Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me on the call for today. I'm a little bit later, but that's okay. What's timing anyway, right? All right, so welcome to your daily reading. Today's reading is for Saturday, October 19th, 2019, but these readings are absolutely timeless. So there it is. All right, so let's jump in. So first of all, as I was doing the cards, I heard Spirit saying that... Oh my God, what did they say? I forgot already. Hold on one sec. Let me see if I can remember. Oh, okay, I remember. Spirit said that today's message is a lesson. And I love when they're lessons. Yay! Because I love to learn too. I actually have no idea what they're going to talk about. And in fact, I'm often a little nervous because I'm like, what are we going to talk about? And today it's going to be a lesson. And they're saying that it's a lesson in compassion. And as I'm saying that, I'm seeing this lady here in the Justice card. She's like doling it out, like, whew, so dramatic. It's a lesson in compassion. I'm also noticing that these two cards are present. The Seven of Cups in the reverse, as long with this card that says your commitment is being tested. I'm like, commitment to what? We don't know yet. We're going to delve in. But the presence of the Seven of Cups here is showing us that it could either be that there's an ending to confusion or a decision has been made and choices have been narrowed down. But either way, let's take a look at what the reading has to say. I also noted that these two came out like this, looking like flowers sprouting, and based on just a preliminary intuitive feeling, it's almost like to say that whatever is revealed through this reading, that from it comes this Ten of Cups situation. Ten of Cups, as we know, is the happy home life card. God bless. I'm seeing already illumination for both parties to the point that, it looks almost like one person is in disbelief. They're like, she's looking at this guy like, I don't know what you're trying to say here, but I know you're trying to spin something. I can't believe it that I'm actually sitting in this Ten of Cups, position. Is this for real? Do I need to pinch myself, or camera's going to come out and say something? I'm also seeing, boom, that there's the Emperor card right there and the Victory card. She's looking down at this guy like, is this for real? So I'm already getting that energy reading from there. Then we have the Ace of Wands. And I want to let you know that for many of you on the call, some of you, and I feel like in my case as well, so I feel like this message is here for me too. Yay! I feel like there was a missed opportunity with a love relationship, and I really feel, looking at it here, that's this missed opportunity coming back around again. And why do I feel that? Because look at this Heart card, this Knight of Cups, then this Justice card, then this Heartbreak card right underneath these, it looks like it's mirroring this Heartbreak card right underneath this Indecision. So it's like something up here gave way to here, and now we have these sproutings. And then this card that seems to suggest that a decision has been made, options have been narrowed down, confusion has been lessened, and then this commitment being tested. I mean, like, what? That's what I'm getting preliminarily. But let's jump in and see what the cards actually have to say. All right, so I'm going to pause quickly so I can take a quick look. Okie dokie pokes. I'm back. It was literally like 30 seconds. All right, so what I'm seeing here is a storyline, a narrative, and I'm seeing the Justice card right off the bat, first card I laid out. So what I'm getting intuitively is that there is a situation that completely floored you guys. If this call for today resonates with you, there's a situation that completely floored you guys. It was filled with shadows and writing. I think the writing was on the wall, but you missed it, and whatever it was, it's like the evidence just started coming out. It's like one after the other, evidence coming out. See how this woman, let me see if I can raise the brightness of this camera here. Oh, hold on, sorry guys, hold on. Too much. All right, whatever. We're going with that. This woman, it's like she looks a little angry, shocked as well, where it's like, what? I came behind this curtain and this is what's back here? Where are all these pictures? Look at this. What is this? I think a lot of this evidence that came out for you guys, it could be a romantic relationship, which I do feel it is. But remember, not everybody on this call is dealing with a romantic information. Please take it as it relates to your situation. But I'm feeling like the angels arranged for a lot of this evidence, quote unquote, to come out, because to show a lot of you guys what was going on in the dark behind you. You're looking at something and you're seeing gold, you're seeing diamonds, but you're not seeing that other part of you. I feel like a lot of other part of the situation. I feel like a lot of you may have been dealing with a situation where you were completely in the dark in a big way. And somehow you ended up behind a curtain. There's a feather here, and all of these pictures are coming out. You can't see it, but I'm seeing, yeah, the Hangman. I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles. I'm seeing Eight of Swords. I love when the cards that the characters use in these decks are actually the cards from this. It's really cute to me. It's super cute. Anyway, so I'm seeing a lot of you, this may have to do with a twin flame or some kind of divine counterpart, but I'm also hearing the word divine secret. So I want to point out to you, and Spirit is definitely aligning us with this specific message that I'm going to say. They're pointing out that this, see how this color matches this, 1, 2, 3. They're saying this is not this is a divine secret, meaning it wasn't a secret to you on a higher level. You knew this. Remember, they're reminding us that we are signing up for these things, but they're saying on this lower level it was like totally a shock and a surprise for you to find out whatever this is, whether it's third party, whether it's embezzling at work, you know, whether your colleagues doing something, burying the bodies, like whatever this is. For some of you, it may be family secrets that you're finding out. Maybe you're finding out something like your sister did, and you found out about it, and it's hard for you to swallow because it's forcing you to see her in a different way. Whatever this is, I feel that Spirit brought a lot of this quote-unquote evidence to your what's the word? Oh, Spirit is saying that's it. Yay, thanks, Spirit. Spirit brought it to your awareness. That's it. Thank you. So that you can get this ball going with the Justice. This is a Justice card. All right. Sometimes when the Justice card comes, it's never I have yet to see when the Justice card gets thrown out and it's a fun situation. No, it's usually about karmically balancing something, secrets being made known, communication happening, things like that, so that things can be balanced and everybody can be in the know, everyone can be paid back, everyone can whatever. And it's usually hard. Now, I'm seeing that this put you on alert. So whatever this was that was revealed to you, it really put you on alert. I feel that there were a lot of misgivings, a lot of anger, but you look at all that evidence that's been on the wall. You started seeing, oh my God, the writing was on the wall all this time, and it made a lot of you paranoid. I'm seeing this has to do with work for a lot of you. Somebody here is a pilot or dealing with I almost said with an American Airlines, but with a commercial pilot of some sort, and you're dealing with stuff in the airline industry that has got you on guard. It's just like flabbergasted. Did I say it right? Flabbergasted? I'm flabbergasted. Yeah, maybe that's it. Anyway, gobsmacked. Whatever. It's like shocked. So a lot of stuff. A lot of you are finding out that things institutionally ain't right. It ain't right. What? This is what's going on in this university's admissions process? Well, I work for the registrar's office. How could this be? Like, I've been here for 32 years and I've never seen something like this. What is going on? This is getting behind a veil, finding out secrets. And of course, a lot of you, it's third-party stuff, but a lot of you, it's not. It's something more institutional. I'm also seeing that whatever this is, you started seeing the evidence and it had you on guard. Because now look at how she's looking back here. She's like, oh my God, what else is to come? What else am I not seeing? It's almost like, oh my God, what else am I not seeing? And I don't know if you guys watch Star Trek Next Generation, but a lot of the times when the away team goes down, Captain Jean-Luc Picard will be like, all right, set your phasers to stun or something like that. Just be ready. So you have to stun a fool, you know what I mean? Once you get transported down there, then be ready. That's what I'm seeing here. This sword is being pulled out of the case. So But yet I'm still seeing that for a lot of you, there was still this back part. See, they're looking back here, like what else is coming out of there. But look, back here, there's also, oopsies, a little, ooh, I just hit the, I almost, holy crap, okay. I was going to say I just hit the Emperor card, but I almost said I just hit the Master card. Whoa, slow down, too much information coming in. All right, got it. Thank you. All right. Whoa, okay. Cannot compute too much information. All right, what I'm trying to say is some of you were on guard looking at one thing, and there was a blind spot. For some of you, that blind spot was the Emperor or whoever this other person is or the situation. For a lot of you guys, obviously, it's the person that you were with that was sleeping with somebody else. For a lot of you, it could have been a boss, could have been the big player. Imagine if you, player, yes, big player in your relationship, but also could be the big guy. Imagine that you work in the police force, for example. Then you start finding out, like, whoa, evidence is being tampered with. Wait, what's going on here? Like, this is what's happening. And then you do your own investigation. There's a huge blind spot. Then you realize, oh my God, the chief of police is in on it. Like, it's that kind of situation where you're shocked at who's at the head of it. So a lot of you may be picking up on cheating and whatnot if it's a romantic relationship. And then you realize it's straight up back to your masculine or your feminine or whatever it is. Or somebody that, it was just shock. It's a shock. Let's put it that way. Whatever this situation was a shock to you, and it just led to more and more revelations and whatnot. And I feel that for a lot of you, that was a godsend. Okay, this was a godsend. I'm surprised I don't see the Ace of Swords here. I feel like if I were to delve deeper into this situation and what it was, it would be, you would definitely have the Ace of Swords, divine communication coming in. But what I'm seeing here also is that led to this wounding. It's like an amazing sense of wounding. You're this beautiful lion here, just being wounded by what? By somebody or some institution that you felt you could trust. See that? Could be your significant other, but it could also be somebody that you looked up to, you admired, you thought you could trust, you thought they were solid. For example, like what I said with this chief of police. I'm also weirdly getting this song, Blockbuster Video. Wow, what a difference. Okay, so that means something for somebody. Okay, I'm like, who's working at Blockbuster? God bless you if you are. I mean, is that even still a thing? I heard in Australia it is. There's like one Blockbuster or something. I don't know, but I'm hearing that song, so it's for somebody. Now, I don't know if you guys know what a shuriken is. Some of you guys, in that's the word in Japanese, but shuriken. But in English, we call it those throwing stars. You know, the kind that you like, and it just always hits you in the elbow, and you pull it out. That I'm seeing that whatever this is, this knowledge, this awareness that you came into, it got you. It got you. Look, she pulled out this thing that looks like that shuriken from this lion's paw. It got you, but it didn't put you down. You may have felt that it put you down, but look at this lion. He's strong. He's not, it's his foot, and yes, it may have impeded his ability to walk or function for a bit. I almost said work, and that's significant for somebody, but it didn't kill him, because you know why? He's strong. And sometimes there's stress in the revelation. There's beauty in the breakdown, so to speak. You can find it if you look close enough. Now, I think that for some of you, this person helping you to recuperate or to come into awareness or to heal those wounds or lick those wounds or even come into a place of acceptance, it's somebody who's been sent in for you. It's almost like an angel that's been sent in for you, because I'm seeing this person like in their traveling gear. They've got their goggles. It's almost like they parachuted in. They came in to help you patch up wounds. For some of you, I feel that this card represents, say if it's a third party, maybe this third party woman came to you and told you the truth. Maybe the two of you were healing together. Maybe the two of you didn't know about each other or just whatever. That's the case for some of you on this call. If it's a third party situation, I'm seeing the other woman coming to you and helping you. For some of you, I'm feeling that they came to you and helped you in spirit. Remember, just because we're here and we haven't passed over doesn't mean the spirit forms aren't connecting with each other, because we're only a little baby amount of our entire soul. So that's why on these calls, I can do these calls, but then hear you guys talking to me and hear this and that. And when I do private readings, for you, for example, your spirit is sitting next to me and you're talking to me. It's because that's that's just part of you. And so a lot of times you may never have met this third person in life, or you may know of her, you haven't really had a decent conversation with her or whatnot, but it doesn't mean the two of you don't know each other in spirit, and you might be helping each other get through this time. That's why, as we saw in yesterday's reading and in a lot of the readings that have come through, we just can't judge because we don't know. Who knows, the three of you, your mate, and this other person may be best friends on the other side. You came down to be devils to each other, to learn. We just don't know. But I'm seeing that for a few of you, not all of you, God bless, but a few of you, the two women, I'm seeing this as two women are working together, if not in spirit, if not in physical, in spirit, to help each other. Why? Because the lessons are similar. See these trees coming out? The lessons are similar in many ways. I'm also seeing that it could be, for some of you, therapists. It could be, I'm hearing the word gloaters, gloaters, someone who gloats. Gloaters, a gloater, somebody who may have gloated over you or gloated above you, gloated, what is the preposition for it? They gloated, whatever. Look, you get the point. Somebody who may have gloated in your presence, like they've probably seen themselves as better than you or having a better shake than you. Maybe you perceived yourself as enemies or whatnot. This person, for some of you, not all of you, has stepped in to help you. In the workplace, it could have been a colleague who you perceived of as a rival. They stepped in to help you when they saw you suffering or whatnot. So whatever it is, and whatever your story is, it's left to the realm of personal readings to be truly discovered. I feel that you have gotten help from somebody to lick those wounds, even if it's that it came by way that you heard of their backstory and that you came to learn that they were suffering, that they came from a suffering childhood, that the person they are today is out of traumatic wounding, and that helped you to see them more as a human, and it helped you to understand your process. Whatever it is, you're having help with this situation. Now, I think, look at that purple/pink energy pattern there. And it looks like for some of you that soulmate twin flame pattern, but it doesn't matter. It represents this person whose trust was broken. They broke your trust. That person that you had relied upon, I see you getting stronger, and it's almost like you stepping on it and you standing up and you not taking no for an answer, to you blindfolding yourself, because you know that if you don't blindfold yourself, you're going to be sucked right back into that connection. I see you blindfolding yourself, stepping on that connection, being strong, standing up straight, listening to your intuition, trying to adopt this attitude like, either I go or I stay, but I don't care. This is going to be a better situation for me. And God, you direct me. That's the energy I'm seeing. That's strength. Okay? And I feel that moving forward, you may have started to ration things, ration your words, ration your resources, ration your attention, your emotion, your affection. You started to play a different game. You started to think differently. I'm not giving myself away anymore. All right? No, whoever comes to me from now on, they will get the best of me based on what I get from them. This is no longer a free-for-all where I give everything, I get myself out of balance, and I get taken advantage of. Okay? So, long story short, guys, this narrative that I'm seeing coming through today is all about you being completely thrown by something, and digging deeper into it, seeing how big it was, feeling the massive pain of that, and then being helped, and then standing up, being strong, and taking back control of your life, and knowing that you can't control anybody else in this situation, but you can control your reaction to it, and you can control your production. When I say production, you can control what it is that you produce into the world, what you say, what you do, what you take, what you provide, all sorts of stuff. Okay, so let's look down here for a second. Okay, there are a few readings that are coming through here. Here's the first one. Looking down here at these cards, what I'm seeing is about you having victory over this situation. All right? Sheer victory, but it's like you're having victory because you're conquering yourself, you're conquering your emotions, you're conquering your pain. And there's even a part of you that is looking on at yourself like, wow, look how much I've grown. I feel that in a sense you've moved into being an emperor. If you are a female energy, I'm not talking female energy, male, female, it doesn't matter. You have come into your masculine in a sense. You have come into balance. You have become strong. You have transmuted this anger, this stress, this part of you, and you've come into a very solid place in your life. You're balanced with your emotions, your words. You don't mince things anymore. And I think that you've dropped into your heart space a lot. Because I'm seeing here, this is that broken heart, Three of Swords. There's a broken heart here, but see how it has a lot of cogs? Now this is you here, a lot of cogs here as well. You're in your heart space and you are cleaning it up, you're clearing it up, you're becoming aware of what's in there, you're becoming familiar with the pain that you've been feeling, not only from this situation, but in general throughout your life. And through that process of going inwards and harnessing yourself and becoming balanced, male or female, it doesn't matter, but becoming balanced within yourself, I feel that you've moved into that goddess energy, male, female, doesn't matter, but you've come out on top, you've transcended, and that's what we're seeing here. We're seeing the completion. This is the completion of a cycle, and you're moving into a place of empowerment. This card right here speaks of empowerment. So that's the one reading of that. All right, let me pause, let me take a look. Okay, so I splayed these little guys out so we can take a better look. But I want to go back to this card here that I was talking about earlier in that reading where this represents you and your victory. I'm seeing that for some of you, you are so empowered after this situation. Some people are shocked. Some of those people being the very people that you stood up on and you said, you broke my trust. Now, boom, you're going to taste my heels, in the sense that I'm not going to allow you to be above me like that anymore and use me and all of that. No, I'm actually going to put you below me because I'm going to be in control. I think that a lot of them were surprised by that. They were surprised by the sheer amount of power. And it's not about power, about raising your voice, about carrying a big stick or anything like that. It's about being in your integrity, having a clear view and decision about what it is you are and who you are going to be moving forward, and just communicating that to people. And a lot of times people aren't used to seeing us in those empowered states where it's like, look, this is what I will accept and this is what I will not accept. And it's up to you to decide whether you will adhere to what it is that I'm asking for or whether you're going to keep it pushing, okay? And I feel that you were not afraid to put some people on foot patrol, okay? You know, and I think some people may have talked about it. Some of you on this call may have been called certain things like, damn, what a bitch, you know, or wow, she's really doing too much, or he's not taking prisoners, or, you know, it doesn't matter. Everyone has something to say, but at the end of the day, you have set your standards, and as that new magnetic entity, so to speak, you're going to bring in a different set of people that either comply with you or they don't. And I think that you are even shocked by your empowerment, and some are as well. I'm seeing someone up here in particular looking at you and being kind of shocked. They're watching your progress. Now, that brings us into the second reading, which I felt earlier on when I talked to you guys about it earlier. See this person here? Let's bring it. I'm seeing this, oops, can you guys see? I'm seeing this person at the top looking down at you. He's in the shadows a bit. Everyone else, that's you looking at you like, whoa, I'm cool. And look at other people, these people gossiping a bit. This lady like, I don't really like her, or I don't like him because they're too empowered. They may not know that that's what they're feeling. Some people get uncomfortable around you when you're empowered because they don't know how to deal with that. That means they're not in a place of integrity, and on some level they're afraid that if they look at you or deal with you that you'll see that, and so they kind of cower away. I'm seeing that for some of you. These are the people that you have in your midst. But I'm seeing this one guy kind of like off to the side. He's watching this person ride into town empowered. Now, I feel that leads to here. This is this second reading that I'm getting. For some of you, this is that other person, whether it's the police chief or a parent or whatnot, or a brother. For some of you, or at least one of you, this is a brother, some kind of sibling who's used to being the one in charge, being the one to be the, excuse me, the lighting, used to being the one in authority. They're not used to seeing you empowered this way. Some of them don't know how to feel about that, right? But that being said, what I'm seeing here is this is somebody who is taking note. This is somebody taking note of that. They're watching you. They're watching you because it's like the last time they checked, see my hand's going like that. The last time they checked, they saw you in a broken-hearted position. And then all of a sudden they see you as this empowered being, right? Ooh, this is a different second reading, not the same reading that I've heard in the beginning and I told you guys about. This is another reading. They're seeing you in an empowered place, and they're shocked. They're seeing it. They see that feather in your cap as well. So in a sense, they recognize your rightness. They see you as being on the right side of history. In a sense, they see you as being supported by a higher power, and maybe on some level they know that you were in the right, and they're seeing you excel and propel and all sorts of stuff. For that, in this reading, some of these people excuse me, I think this person is this person maybe who you relied on, and you were shocked when you heard about it. Some of them don't know how to deal with you, and so that's why if you're with this person, you see them look at you a certain way, you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll know if this is your reading, because this part is your reading, because this person looks at you and they kind of have this energy. Notice this person is neither shrinking back nor coming towards you. They're very stationary. They're just sitting there watching you. They don't know how to read you. They don't know how to come forward. There's a little bit of a discomfort inside of them, because it's like, whoa, who's this new empowered person? I know with this person, I could have slapped them around a little bit, and I know what to expect. They wouldn't do anything. But if I tried to slap that person, I might get socked in the face, straight up, lose a tooth, you know? And so they're watching instead. All right? Now, let's look here. Here's the third reading, which I'm sensing, and it kind of relates to the one in the beginning that I saw. All right. For some of you, looking up here, for all of you, if this reading resonates with you, you've changed your ways, right? You grew from this. I'm seeing this Seven of Pentacles. You stepped back. You did some inner work. You've grown. You've become smarter. You've become more in tune with your high priestess self. Male, female, doesn't matter. So that's you. I feel, and this is you also, super cute at the top, right? Male, female, doesn't matter. Looking down. I think that there is a return of somebody. Now, it could be a return. Now, if I'm seeing with this card here in the reverse, for some of you, this person may not have returned as yet. But I'm seeing this, and this upside down, it shows me that there may not be communication for some of you. The reason why is because this person is watching you. They've seen this transition, yes, that's the word. This transition on some level, and they don't know how to move forward. I'm feeling that energy again. They don't know whether to see you as friend or foe. This person looks like they have their hand on this sword just in case, but they want to come towards you, but they're afraid. There's a fear here because you're vibrating at another level. If they show up, what will happen to them? Will they be rebuked? Will their necks be cut? Will you welcome them? Will you welcome them and then poison them over the cup of tea you serve them? They don't know. And they don't know how to read you. This is what I'm getting. But I think, and who is this person? Some of you are asking. This is a person that you may recognize as having been in grief. It may also be a person that you grieved over at some point. I think that for some of you, this was a love relationship that may have been good at some point, and then they effed it up. Excuse my language. They effed it up through this misuse of personal will. They made some mistakes, and then guess what? You started to grow without them. You started to move on. You started to work on yourself without them, and you started doing your thing. And what happens when you start moving on and people start realizing, oh, wow, I know that person was heartbroken, but they didn't need me after all. Like, what? Now they have this feeling like, I don't know if I have anything to offer this person. If I try to offer them something, they might laugh at me because I don't pay their bills. I'm not keeping them warm at night. I'm not keeping their mind stimulated. Like, who am I? What do I have to offer? That's what I'm getting from this person. But I feel that this person has had a victory in some sense. Right? There's a victory here in some sense for them. I feel that it's quite possible that when they return, you will see that they've moved into a place of better integrity. But I'm seeing this worm, what used to be a snake, over their shoulder. But now what was once this snake is now this worm, and it's like hiding. It's like shriveled up. They don't know. They've learned something, but like now they're kind of like, see, in his hands now, I'm not seeing this. I'm seeing this guy like trying to, like, he's thinking what to do, and he's twiddling his fingers. He's like, he wants to come forward and be like, hey, no, that's stupid. No, I'm not going to say that. No. How are you doing? No, that's stupid. That's the energy I'm getting. They're twiddling their fingers. They're thinking. They're not feeling empowered. But this person wants to come back. I think they've been watching you for sure. See this passion ignited here? This is a wand, and it has like a little flame at the end, and it's smoking, right? It's like, that's what it sounds like. This passion has been ignited, and they're looking off. See this passion here? I gotta be honest. That's a passion coming from you. So their passion is ignited, and you still have a flame that burns for them on some level, but some of them are not able to see that flame. They see the flame. They're like, okay, I know this person kind of still likes me. You know, I know that on some level, maybe they're waiting for me. Maybe they do want me to come back, whatever. But when they try to see that flame that's kind of close to theirs, except yours looks more disciplined and more organized. Let's pull this card up a little bit. Everyone's like, thank you. We can't see. Look at your flame. It's steady. That's the energy I'm feeling here. It's steady. It's like, and theirs is like, but it's a flame nonetheless. They're seeing this flame. They know there's something there. Maybe there's something for the two of you. They see this smoke, and they're like, well, I have smoke for mine, and they have a flame. Maybe that's their smoke. But when they look out to try to look at it, they look and they see this heartbreak, and it reminds them of the pain they've caused you. They're like, dude, this person's not taking me back. How are they going to take me back? Not after what I did. Like, dude, I am a mess. Like, they'll never take me back. And then they further shriveling them back and shrinking them back is this card when they see you in all of your glory. Male, female, doesn't matter. And they're like, dude, there's no way this person is taking me back. They are doing well. They've got earth, fire, wind, water, all air, water, all unlock. Who am I? What am I going to bring to this person? They need confidence. That person needs confidence. If that reading resonates with you there, they need confidence to come to you. But you know what? That's something they're going to have to work on. Okay? They're going to have to work on that. But I do see the potential here, again, for this situation to flower. Because I'm seeing that for a lot of you, there has been a lot of this. See, look at this TW. It's supposed to say two of pentacles, but it says TW, and the first word that came to mind was twin. And this is also my card sometimes to show that. So for some of you, you are dealing with a twin or divine soulmate of some sort, some divinely significant situation here. And I feel that you've been kind of like going through the ringer with this person. Like, you're like, I'm done. It's like you've been trying to move forward with them for a while, but it's almost like, look how hard she's been working just to do that. And she felt like she was going nowhere. I think that this situation, though, is going to have a victory of some sort. Look at this Five of Swords. You've got both victory cards here. This person's having a victory and you're having a victory. But this card is a hard won victory. It's lessons learned victory. It's like, I'm packing this shit up, you know, but I learned something from it and blah, blah, blah. But I'm seeing here that you're packing this stuff up and you're like, I'm moving forward. But it's almost like this one last sword. There's a little part of you. Look, just as I said that, this woman started peeking out. Male, female, doesn't matter. And it's like, there's one part of you like, is there something here? She's asking, is there something here for us? See? And look. That little bit of willingness is what can give rise to this Ten of Cups situation. Because I feel that for a lot of you, this person, if this is a love reading for you and this third narrative strikes a chord with you, this person is your match. Like they've come back with as the Emperor. Now I almost said this third person. So for some of you, maybe one of you, maybe a third party, maybe you're the one who cheated, or I don't know, like whatever's going on. I'm hearing this third person is a match. So maybe you're going to get with a third party or some sort. That's, again, that has to do with personal readings. It's too, you know, it's too specific for the realm of a general reading on YouTube. But I'm just seeing that, yeah. There's some potential here for sure. I feel that for both these people, some heart healing has happened. See these cogs again? Look at that cog, right? But this person needs some confidence. And sometimes you just have to show on some level. If you're open to it still, you have to show that you're open. So I'm seeing this card. This person is you. Taking stock, learning lessons. But see this doorway that has flowers on either side? This is the door. It's almost like you've got to kind of stand in the doorway so that person can see that you're in that greenhouse and that you would be willing to, you know, rekindle if that's the route that you want to go. Okay? Now, let's take a look here. Also, in the potential to grow is a divine opportunity. Again, I feel like this is something that for some of you, you missed the first time around because somebody made some actions that were not good. They used their free will not as a lovely magician, but as somebody misguided. They made some mistakes. They were under that shadow energy. They introduced another element into your connection. For some of you, I'm seeing in the workplace, this could have been a friendship or some kind of colleague or partner, like, you know. And along the way, this partner, like say if you're a cop, you have a partner. I'm also hearing business partner. Thank you, Spirit. Business partner. I'm hearing software engineering or software, something to do with that. So somebody here, this may have to do with you, your situation where you're dealing with software and IT or something like that, maybe even video game stuff. But your partner or a colleague, a coworker who you were close to and you trusted, you found out some stuff, some shady dealings, and this person was misusing their energy, their free will, and they kind of were in that devil mode, kind of like that shadow energy where maybe they were greedy, they were embezzling, they were insider trading, whatever, giving secrets to other competitors. Why? Because they let this other element in. Look at this person. This person looks evil. This isn't representing the person, by the way. This is representing the person, but the person who misused their energy. But this is representing that shadow thing that they let in. This opportunity to make money on the side. See, look at that face. And I feel that that's why maybe for some of you a lucrative offer didn't come through, or that's why, for example, maybe some of you may have been up for a promotion and you got passed over. Why? Because you didn't know, but a friend of yours set you up. They did something that cost you the promotion, whether they tried to or not. You know, it could be anything, because there's so many of you watching that really I'm just picking up on different energies here. But whatever this is, I feel that there's going to be a chance for a rebirth of this opportunity to come around. If it's a romantic relationship, it's a rebirth as well. I'm seeing the candles now. Romance. Amen. Thank you, God. Yeah. I'm just feeling that. For some of you who may have lost money before, I'm seeing that in a deal or something, I'm seeing that it's coming back. Especially if it caused you to go on hard times and you couldn't feed your children or just whatnot. I'm seeing it's coming back for you, and it's going to be even better. Why? Because it's being powered by the Justice card. The Justice card is here already, but we have the Six of Pentacles. That's justice as well. Karmic scales balancing. Money being paid out where necessary. No one's going to get more than they are. Yeah, for someone here, you may be hoping to get more. You're not going to get more than you are worth, or not worth, more than you deserve. So if you're like, man, they really screwed me, they owe me money, you're probably not going to see money. You're going to see some money, but not money, because God is saying that you need money. Your amount is money and not money. All right. So just trust that for you guys, whatever this is, you will get exactly what it is that is coming to you, and whatever spirit deems is right and appropriate. So if you don't get as much as you thought you wanted or you should get, that means that you weren't supposed to get that, whatever that is. But I'm seeing that for a lot of you guys, this love and this situation is going to come right back around, and you will have another chance if you want this situation. If you want, and for some of you, I'm seeing that you want in. There's something that maybe, and this seems a little shady to TBH, to be honest. There's something that went down. Like you're like, oh shoot, my partner knew about it. This person knew about it. That person knew about it. How come everybody else had a chance to come together and make money on that, but I didn't? I wasn't included. Some of you, or one of you, or whatever, this could be a shady thing. Now I'm feeling a little bit of a shady energy coming in for you people listening that this resonates with. Because look at her face. She goes out into this field, and then she starts making these noises like, like a secret noise, because she wants in on something. Now, I wonder if that's something you should be asking to get in on. Let me pause and see, because I hate shuffling on screen, okay? We're all just going to have to live with that, all right? Let me pause. All right. Sorry, guys. I know some people like to see shuffling online, but I actually hate doing that, because as a YouTube watcher, I hate seeing them shuffle. They take way too long, so I just pause. But anyway, look, the first card that I brought up was this card, Page of Pentacles. Not surprised. Look. Because this energy feels too shady. Remember, we just had this card not too long ago to show that thing that came in. Now, for some of you, this could be you wanting in, but I'm also now feeling that maybe it's also possible that this energy is that thing that happened that needed to be balanced for this opportunity to come back again. But whatever this is, if you find yourself in a situation where an opportunity, like you'll know if this one is for you, because you'll know that whatever this thing is that you want to join or be a part of is secretive. It's secretive. It feels very gambly, like gambling, like evidence from a locker, a police locker being tampered with or being taken, and things like that. It feels very shady. And as I'm seeing this card, we use this card for something else, but as I'm seeing here, I'm seeing this now. That's the energy of this right here. Let me see what's under the deck, if it's okay. Interesting. So under the deck also, I'm seeing this Ten of Wands and this Lover's card. But what this looks like to me is somebody seeing evidence, again, somebody seeing evidence about some kind of love situation. Could be third party or just whatever. Could also mean somebody spying on somebody else through cards, through whatever it is. Look, whatever this is, that's some shady business. Don't do it. Stay away. But it could be in the past and show this situation that's being overcome, because just like these two, this is what can grow. Ling, 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 ling. An opportunity again. From these two, this is what can grow. Ding, 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 ding. An opportunity again. However, I've been doing this for long enough to know that if this is coming across also as a future potential for somebody, that somebody needs to hear that now. IMHO, in my humble / honest opinion, don't do it, okay? If there's something, and look, the next card is the Ace of Pentacles. For somebody here, if something comes up and it looks so good to be true, I can make money, horse racing, gambling, whatever. It looks good, I can make money, it's foolproof, whatever it is, you need to ask yourself, number one, as Spirit is showing me, is this something that has the potential to hurt people? Is someone going to get hurt? I'm seeing drugs here, a needle here as well. Is someone going to get hurt from this? Is it possible someone gets hurt from the sale of this, from the handling of this, from the management of this, from my involvement in this, from the secret keeping? Don't do it. Because it's going to look like this, but if you look closely, that's a projector. That's not real. That's a projection. But you see this? Somebody is going to get hurt in that situation. So that's another message for somebody who has a chance to do something that they kind of want in on. I want in on it. I'll show you that card again so you can kind of see that energy. Because everybody's doing this and you want in on it too. Like, I want that. See how it's in the shades? It's shady. And the energy also, to show you the same frequency that I'm feeling, it's like this. This guy. Okay. So be careful. Some of Spirit is saying, ooh, Spirit is so good. I don't know how they shuffle. Like I shuffle, but then they shuffle. And it makes sense. They're saying in this card that this reading, this little mini reading here for this person who might have an opportunity to do something shady that they want to get in on, it's very specific. It's for someone in particular here. And you'll know if it's you because you'll know exactly what it is that you wanted to be a part of. They're saying, be careful. That's me, I think. Look. Oh my God. Crazy. They're saying, be careful because it can affect your family. It can affect your family. So if you're thinking about third partying, if you're thinking about drug dealing or selling, if you're thinking about taking from that police locker, whatever it is, don't do it because I really feel that it's going to have a negative effect for the family. Now, for the rest of you, if who are not in the shady part of that message there as a future potential, I feel that you have an opportunity here for you for growth. Recommitment is what I'm getting, reconnection. And that's funny because this card says that your commitment is being tested, right? But I'm seeing this is not a message for all of you. Just as I see this moon is cut in half. For some of you, you're going to know it. You're going to know it. You're going to know which part of this reading resonates with you, okay? Also, ask your angels and guides. They're sitting right next to you. Let them know before you ever press play on my video. Just say, okay guys, let's watch this video and please let's come up with a sign so I know what I need to take away from it and what I don't. And they'll help you. But for those of you, I feel like you are going to be having this opportunity come. It's a nice opportunity. This is the Ace of Pentacles. It might be good, okay? All right, and the last card that, boom, the last card that just fell out is, this Queen of Swords. So it's like, don't cut this opportunity out. If for those of you who are having an opportunity again at something, maybe a commitment, maybe a connection, maybe clearing something up, maybe rekindling a friendship, whatever, yeah, don't cut it out. Step out of your comfort zone. All right. Okay, that was a big reading. All right, thank you so much, Spirit. Of course, guys, if you'd like to get a reading, a personal reading, you know where to find my information. It's down below. I am currently working on personal readings, so please don't expect to get it like tomorrow if you place the order. Okay, there's a list, and I just want to make sure everyone can be taken care of in that order. Literally, unless my spirit guides are like, this one next, then I'm like, okay, and that's how Spirit works. Also, if you'd like to donate, that would be amazing. Thank you so much. And either way, I love you, mwah, and I value you, and I really hope that today you you can get something of value. It's funny, they said that there's going to be a lesson in compassion for you guys, but they didn't really bring that up again. So hold on to that, guys. Maybe your day is going to have some kind of instructional or instructional lesson in compassion. Just as I pulled one more card because I was like, why did they say that but not give me anything? But look, this is the Six of Cups. Look at that. That's so sweet. That looks very compassionate. Having compassion for somebody else, regardless of whatever your situation is, no matter how much smoke is coming from those fires, no matter how much your history has intertwined positively, negatively. I'm seeing here, this sounds strange, not strange, but I'm seeing his pants zip down and it's like his penis coming out, like going all around. Sorry guys, I'm just a messenger. I just literally report what comes through. But I'm seeing that, and it's calling for forgiveness. So I think we all know what that is about. Somebody that you may have been dealing with, some of you may have been very out of their integrity when it comes to their sexuality, and they may have even mishandled you as well in their attempt to satisfy and quell that part of them. They may have chosen, or they may have seen you as just another, piece of ass, not saying like that. And sometimes people are not able to see quality because they're so used to looking at things that are not of quality, that when they find somebody of quality, they literally cannot identify that. It's kind of similar to how a lot of people, man and female, but we do know it to be a lot of a male thing, where they watch a lot of porn, and so when it comes time to actually having sex, they see the sexual act through the eyes of pornographic moves, right? All right, so this is where you get down on your knees and do this, right? And the other person's like, wait, what? Male or female, doesn't matter. The other person's like, wait, what? This isn't... It looks like you want me to have sex like you see on TV, but a lot of that isn't real, and that's across a few different takes, and so there's that inability to see the real thing because you're so stuck with the fake thing. And that's what I'm feeling here. And so some of you may have fallen into that trap and that treatment by somebody who wasn't able to see your goodness and see your difference and see your uniqueness and your specialness. And sometimes God gives people like you to people like them, and sadly you get hurt, but it's because a lesson needed to be learned, and you need to kind of have compassion for that. And it's interesting because I'm seeing it on this card right here next to the Ace of Pentacles, this gift. But look, I think this person, this emperor, whoever it was, wasn't able to see that because they were young, they were immature in their ways and their thinking. And here they're a lot better. They're more, I guess, awake is the word I can say. All right. Okay, oh my gosh. All right, I really gotta go. All right, guys, thank you so much. Mwah. Bye.